So one of the things that really gets us going successfully or otherwise on a wave is the takeoff. So what I want you to do is imagine here we've got a wave and we've drawn it such that this line here represents the bottom of the wave, this line the top, and this area of sort of mushy sand here is the point of the wave that's breaking. It's pretty obvious that that will progress in this direction and we'd be surfing this way when we're on the wave. But the takeoff is what we're here to talk about. So how do we get established successfully on this wave? We probably know the basics, that as a wave comes, as it approaches us, we paddle quite hard and we lean forward to get going. Well, that's true enough, and sure enough the wave will pick us up. A wave of this size will really pick us up. But to be successful in a takeoff, we need a little bit more than that. So positioning is important. So ideally, then this is just about a perfect spot I'm standing in here, that we would be paddling quite hard, such that our boat, and leaning forward, such that our boat is up and planing just in this section of the wave. But if I just drop down the wave, what will effectively happen is I'll outrun the steep part, and I'll just be sat down here. I'll be pushed into the beach, but I'll only progress at the speed with which the wave moves into the beach, in a kind of a sort of an equilibrium at the bottom of the wave here, which is a shame, because when I take off here, I get a lot of speed on the boat in this top half of the wave, in the steep bit as it curves, as I drop down from the steepest part of the wave. So the trick with the takeoff is, as you're taking off and you're dropping down, you should already have a plan. So on this wave, it's really obvious. My plan will be to move in this direction for sure. So there's not a lot of point in me pointing straight down the wave. I'll make my life slightly easier by pointing slightly in this direction quite early on. So I paddle, I lean forward. Very early on, I'm pointing in this direction. And then instead of just focusing on the bottom of the wave to get to there, really early on, I'm focusing where I want to be. I'm looking in that direction and I think I'm going to go that way some way. So I'll either come down and head across to the top, or if I want to, if I'm thinking this wave's going to catch me up really quickly, very early on I might take off and turn and just run down the line. Either of those choices is good because they're choices. The important thing is that as soon as you get up and running in the boat, you make a choice and you drive in the right direction.